breath finally?
Yeah. Well, that's about it. Then I just about had to run to my aunt's tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah. They've got telephones, and they've really been having issues for over a year now with nobody being able to get through to them. They can't get through to people.
Oh no.
Now it's just to certain people. Unfortunately, one's the hospital and one's the doctor's office.
Oh no.
And with my uncle's health issues, that's not good.
That's not good. And TELUS can't fix it?
Oh, they've tried all kinds of things. And one of my aunt's cousins, who's closer to my age, she was trying to get hold of her. Finally, she got mad and she phoned TELUS and the other day and reamed him out.
Good. They probably needed it.
That's the second time she's called in. First time she was polite. This time, not so much.
Hey, Connie. Connie's over there in Facebook land. Hey, we're going to play with what's this called? Crane of Fortune. And I did it's called a page map or a sketch design or something. So we're going to see what we can come up with. I got some bling out. I've got some specialty paper out, and we're going to have some fun. So let me switch over to my hands. There we go. Get my, oh my God. Every time I look at my phone to fix it, there's another message on it. Like, your live stream. Do you want to remain co-host? Go away. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I just need to take a brief talk about Carmen needing a breath.
Yeah.
Been one of those days, I tell you. And we're leaving tomorrow by 10 o'clock. So it's not like I have tomorrow morning to play around and get stuff done. Hey, Sharon. Nope. It's tonight or nothing. So I will definitely be up late tonight because I haven't finished my newsletter that's supposed to go out on Tuesday before we get home. So that has to be done tonight before I go to bed.
Yikes.
Oh, well, I can sleep. It's four plus hours to get to Sayward tomorrow. So I got 4 uninterrupted hours to sleep. Ted puts his headphones on or his earbuds in on one ear and he drives and I snore. No, sleep. Sorry. I don't snore.
No, women purr.
We
They don't
purr.
snore.
That I like that. That's a good one. So I thought we could use this sketch tonight because we have the flower, we have the crane, and we can do something with a sentiment with some dragonflies around it, if that's the way you guys decide we need to go, because you know my ideas don't count tonight. I'm pulling up my sleeves. We're going to create something wild and fabulous.
The pattern looks really nice.
I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting the designer paper out because we can use the Symbols of Fortune specialty paper that's loaded with gold and the Mother of Pearl specialty paper. I got it out too because it's part of this suite. So let me get a piece of that out. Maybe. Am I ready for you? Oh, Peggy. Yes, maybe. I'm not going to commit to anything just yet. Okay, so there's the specialty paper, and those are all the colors, including gold. There's the Mother of Pearl, and this is that one that has that, it's a glossy finish, but it's got that funky design in there. So we have that. The ribbon that goes in this suite is soft, succulent satin ribbon. So I got that out because I don't think I've used it much since this suite came out. And the bling that goes with it is the polished pearls or the polished dots. And they're in the clips of coral and vanilla, they say, but they're not really vanilla. Oops, that one fell off. Apparently it committed Harry Carey. Okay, so that's what we have. Are we good to go with this?
I'm happy with it.
Me too.
That's 2 votes for yes. Janet will not be joining us tonight because she has company.
Yeah.
All right. Going to do this up like this so that a little bit of it is showing, but it's not unruly. Okay. So from what I read on this sketch, we can either do a card base and a layer,
Oh, yeah.
or a card base and a layer, and then do stitching. And then a couple of circles. Ooh, and I have the new Stitch circle dies. Ooh,
Ooh.
where are they? Come here. Come here to mama. Gotta find them. Hang on. There they are. They're called stylish shapes dies. These are going to be in the new catalog. And look, they're stitched.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do they
they're-
go with the ones that we have that are very similar to those?
You mean the plain ones?
Plain ones, yeah.
I don't know, but I'll get them out and we'll try. So we can do circles or we can do squares. They don't have to be circles. So we got those out. I'll get the circle ones. Hang on. A, B, C. Now, that stitching around the outside there reminds me of these ones, which I have not used a lot. These are stitched with Whimsy, and all they do is put funky stitched around the outside. So I grabbed them while I was over there, just in case.
I like that set.
Yeah, I haven't used it a lot. I don't know why. All right, so these are the new ones. These are the old ones. Looks like they're going to, because the outside stitching remains on what you've cut it out of. So
Uh-huh.
the inside stitching will layer inside these ones.
Cool,
Cool.
cool.
That big one, and see if the big one does too. No, the big one is kind of exactly the same size, so
Hmm.
that wouldn't work, but the next size down works. No, that won't fit. So they kind of coordinate, sort of, in a way. And they're there if we want to use them. Okay. Put those over to the side, and we'll start our decision-making plan with, got my paper here. Come here. I just need one piece, not 12. Thank you. Okay. So there's the colors that are in the designer paper. So the first question I'm going to ask is, do you want to use this designer paper? Yes or no? So this is the Symbols of Fortune one.
Yes.
I have one yes.
Yes.
I have 2 yeses. They are a
They did.
must-have, Valerie. If you haven't got them on your list yet, get them on there. These new ones, they're on, oh, I didn't write down what page they were on. Valerie received her catalog in the mail today. So anybody who lives out of town, be looking for your catalog. Okay, Rosemary says yes, Valerie says yes, and Peggy says yes. So we have 5 yeses. We're going with the designer. And hello, Rosemary. Oh, and Sharon says yes. Okay,
Are you
Question
Are you
number
getting
one.
scared that we were being so compliant tonight?
I know, like what the, it's because it's Thursday, not Friday.
We're
That
on-
could be it.
Oh, okay, so base. Do we want white or color? And we won't worry about which color yet until the next question. So do you want a white start off? It's not like we're committed to it, but do you want to start off with a white base or a colored base?
Color.
1 for color,
Color.
2 for colors. Or would you like to see the map? Let me fold this over so it's not quite so big. There. Okay, there's the map. And there's our colors. So Peggy's color, Connie's color. Looks like it. Oh, Valerie's color. Wow, Val, you're on the winning side tonight. Way to go.
It's
Okay.
early.
Okay, color, it's going to be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which color do you want? Calypso coral, evening evergreen, soft succulent, crumb cake, or smoky slate?
Succulent.
Soft succulent.
Calypso coral.
Calypso coral. Wait, Peggy wants calypso coral. Rosemary wants soft succulent. Valerie wants calypso coral. Okay, we're 3-2. Sharon wants soft succulent. Uh-oh, we're 3-3. Uh-oh, Connie wants soft succulent. 1 by 1 vote. All right, let me get, I was smart tonight. I got all the cardstock out because I knew that we were going to use something. So is this the right size? Yep. So there's our soft succulent card base. Now, next question is, there's the page map or sketch or whatever you want to call it. And we've got soft succulent here. This is soft succulent. Are you wanting a layer between soft succulent and designer? No. No, we got to ask another question first. So this is layer number 1. This is layer number 2. Number 1 is soft succulent. Designer paper or cardstock for layer number 2? DSP or cardstock for layer number 2?
Cardstock.
1 for cardstock.
That was a hard decision.
I know. I could feel it grinding. Peggy says cardstock. Val says designer paper.
Yeah, designer paper.
Designer paper. As remember, these don't have to be designer paper, these 2 circles, because we have all of the things that we can put on there. Like we could put a flower on that one, and we could put the crane on that one and have the sentiment on that one. We could. Come on, we're 2-2. Next one, next vote is the winning vote. Somebody want to say cardstock or designer paper? Or do I just make a decision? Oh, Connie says designer paper. Okay, designer paper it is. So now you know we have to start this one or that one. So we'll do this group versus this group and then this group, okay? So only look at the top two. And this is one side of the paper and this is the other, and we'll decide that after we decide which one we're going. So DSP on row 1, do we want number 1 or number 2? This is number 1. This is number 1. This is number 2.
Number 1.
1 for number 1.
Number 2.
1 for number 2. Connie says number 2. Valerie says number 1. They have a heron in the new catalog. They do. It's not this one though. 1 or 2. Peggy says number 1. Okay, so we're going with that one. That's just the first row. Okay, now row 2. Row number 2. Let me just do this so you're not confused. So I'm not confused. So this is row number 2. You want number 1 or number 2 out of just these two?
Number 1.
Number 1, 1 vote.
2.
Number 2, 1 vote. Peggy's number 1. Connie's number 1. So this is number 1. This is number 2. Valerie is number 1. Holy macaroni. Peggy's number 2. Okay, sorry, but number 2's out. Okay, now we'll do the third row. Row 3. Number 1 or number 2?
1.
1 vote for 1.
Oh, good Lord.
Connie says 1.
1.
Carmen said 1. Wait. Valerie says 1. Peggy. Oh, well, I'm just going to stop writing because everybody's voting for number 1. Okay. So now we have number 1 on all 3 rows. Oops. This way, maybe. Okay. So this is the final decision. Well, except we have to decide what side, but number 1, number 2, or number 3.
Two.
A vote for number 2.
I
Sharon
wasn't
says
paying
number 1.
attention. Can
Connie
you
says
tell me the
number
numbers again?
1,
Sorry?
2, and 3.
3.
3 for Holly, 1 for Peggy, 3 for Valerie. Well, ladies, it's 2 to 2 to 2. All of them have 2 votes. So is there anybody out there that has not voted that can give us the winning number? 1, 2, or 3? There, Sharon come in with number 3. There we go. We're going to use this one. That one. So now I just hope I have some of that one. I should have looked before we did that. Okay. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yep, that one. Yay! I got some. Okay. Valerie's alter ego says 3. All right. Are we going to use? Oh, let's do it this way because you can't really get a good picture of this. Which side do you want to use? Number 1 is the gold side. Number 2 is the non-gold side. I have to find my paper again. Where'd it go? So gold or non-gold?
Gold.
One for gold. Connie says non-gold. Peggy says gold.
Non-gold.
Holly says non-gold. Okay, it's going to be non-gold. No, wait. Holly, what did you say?
Sorry, non-gold.
Non-gold. I put you in the gold column. That's where I wanted you to be.
Apparently,
Valerie says non-gold. So we're
But-
using this one.
but
Well, we're using this one.
but there is more than one circle or whatever. Oh no, this is for the
Background.
background. Yes, yes.
Yeah. But doesn't mean we can't use it for one of the circles or two of the circles. Okay. Sharon said non-gold too. So non-gold is a far out winner. So there we go. There's our card so far. So now we will vote on an extra layer. Yes or no? Between the cardstock and the designer paper, do you want an extra layer or do you just want it plain? And if you want to see something behind there, let me know. Black might be good. I don't think I've got a piece cut to size, but this will give you an idea. There.
Oh, I like that. And I was gonna go with plain, but no, I want another layer now.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so that's 2 for extra layer. Peggy wants an extra layer. So there it is with the black. And there it is just plain. Sharon wants an extra layer. Okay, we're doing black. Okay, let me go and get, this is a full card base, so I'm not using that. I have to get a piece. Sure. Oh, it's almost the right size. Hey. Oops, just about screwed up. All right, there's that. I'll cut this down. Hey, there we go. What about coral as the extra layer to brighten it up a bit? Well, Peggy, well, I say, I guess I shouldn't just railroad it and make it the color I want, right? This is supposed to be Friday night. Okay, so there it is in black. Oops. Come on, cooperate here. Thank you. There it is in Calypso Coral.
Black.
Interesting, but I'm going with black.
Black. Calypso Coral, we got 2 blacks. Well, hello, Marcia. Welcome. Welcome to our craziness. Valerie likes black. I'll put black down here so that you can see them both at the same time. Sort of. Kind of. This is hard to do when paper keeps slipping around. Oh, Marcia lives in Texas. That's a long ways away. Okay,
Yeah.
there's the difference. And everybody's voting for black. So we'll just save Calypso Coral. It might show up yet on this card. You never know. Okay, I'm just gonna, when I find my temporary tape, temporarily attach these so that they quit moving around. Okay, now the next decision is, what are we going to use for the circles? Do you want to use white and stamp on them? Here's the sketch again. So I'm not talking about this one because this is a sentiment one and we'll deal with that one later on. So for these two, do you want to do designer paper or do you want to do stamping? DSP or stamp?
DSP.
How about if we do them one circle at a time, just in case somebody wants to do, because Connie's saying both. Okay. DSP, stamp, or both? Connie's saying both. Valerie says stamp. Holly, are you sticking with DSP?
I am.
Okay.
Stamp for me.
2 stamping. Ooh. We are stamping. I agree with Connie. What did Connie say? Both. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stamp. Sharon is the deciding vote. We're going to be stamping them. Okay, I'm running out of paper. So where's my white? Do you want to use the new circle? Oh, do you want to use circles or something else? So we'll go circles, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Circles, yes. 2, no. So this is the sketch that we're going from. So do you want to use circles or something else? Okay, Marcia says yes. Sharon says yes. Okay, so circles it is. Next question. Stitch circles. This is a 3-parter. We have stitched, smooth, or scalloped, or layers. So it's a 4-part question. The stitched ones, the smooth ones, the scallop ones, or layering them. Connie's stitched, Marcia's scalloped, stitched, scalloped,
Stitched.
Stitched.
2 more stitched is did it. Valerie is a stitched. Okay, looks like we're using the stitched ones. I will put these away. Sharon is stitched too. Good. Okay. So I don't know what size we can do. Let's find out. Because of course this is a lot bigger than what our actual card is. Okay, here's our choices. Size number 1 or size number 2.
2.
2.
Number 1, I got 2 votes. Oh, sorry, number 2, I have 2 votes for. Connie is a number 2. So number 1 is the big one. Number 2 is the smaller one. Okay, let's find some stuff that I can die cut from here. You think there's any pieces in here? Marcia says 2, and Valerie says 2, and Sharon says 2. So I will cut out this size. Probably should, oh no, I can't cut. I can't cut because we need to stamp and then cut out the part of the stamp that we want on there. So now we're going to get serious. Don't forget we have this to use too, but that'll come into play maybe in a bit. Okay. Do you want to use the crane? So that would kind of be sort of like that. Crane, yes or no?
Yes.
Have one yes vote. Valerie says no. Well, we have one yes and one no. Marcia says no. Okay, well. Oh, there's Sharon saying yes. So now we're 2-2. So the next vote is the deciding vote. Anybody else want to weigh in on whether we're using the crane or not?
No.
That would be a no from Miss Holly. Okay, we'll put the crane aside. Do you want to use the flower?
Yes.
One vote for yes. Well, Connie was voting no. Connie, was that for the crane or is this for the flower? Marcia says yes. Valerie says yes. Connie says yes. Okay, we're using the flower. And you know what the next question is going to be, right? What color shall we use for the flower? Calypso coral?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Calypso coral, yes or no? While I get it out. Okay, let me just do some organizing here because I got so many things in my way that I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't stamp when things are in my way. Okay, dirty paper coming out. Everybody's agreeing. Marcia, what this is, it's on Zoom, and if you're part of my VIP group, you get the Zoom link, and I stream it live to my Facebook page and my VIP group so that you can join in everywhere, anywhere you want. And what it is once a week, I go live on Zoom and stream, and I bring a stamp set and a color or something to inspire us. So I brought this page map today, and then we vote on the way the card is going to develop. And I don't have a say in the matter. I have to do what the viewers tell me to do. So the card is called the collaboration card, and it's all made by the viewers, but my hands do the work. Does that make sense? It's confusing when it's your first time, and thank you for joining us. Okay. Calypso coral it is. Oh, I love this stamp because it stamps light and dark in the same thing.
Beautiful.
Of course you can still watch, and please vote. Absolutely. Anybody can join in and vote, Marcia. The only difference is that the people in the VIP group, which you're more than welcome to join, get access to the Zoom link, because I don't like putting the Zoom link out in public because we get lurkers, you know? So, let me give you in the comments the link to the VIP group. Everyone is welcome to join it. There you go. It's just, I don't like, we had an unhappy experience at the beginning, and I took my Zoom links out of the public eye. Okay, so wait, I can't see it. There we are. Do you want me to cut that like that?
Or
Or where did I put the dies? Down here. So there's one. There's two. Or change our minds and go back to the big one.
one.
We have one vote for number one.
What about somewhere in between the 1 and 2?
2.5, 1.5.
Yeah. I like the 1.5.
Oh my God. Sometimes these get really, okay, 1, 1.5, 2 or bigger. We have one vote for 1.5. Marcia says 1. Valerie says 1. So there's 1. There's 1.5. And there's 2. Well, somewhere
1.
down there. We have another vote for 1. Looks like number 1 is going to win. Okay.
Can't wait to see what that flower looks like when it's been winkied.
Oh,
Oh,
that will be beautiful.
we will find out. I will do it on the part we're not using on the card, so that if it doesn't work, then we don't have to worry about it. How about that? Okay, come on. Look. Can you see the stitching?
Yes.
Oh, love it, love it, love it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
You
Okay,
bet.
let me put the dies away because I don't want to lose them. I've only owned them for less than a week. Okay, here comes a Winky. Here comes Winky. Let's see what it does. Okay, doesn't reactivate it. You still see the definition in the stamp. I was afraid it might just reactivate it and lose all definition, but it doesn't.
No, so it just winkies it.
It just winkies it. Okay, so I'll keep that out just in case we decide that's what we're going to do. I agree. It's very pretty, Marcia. Okay, so there's our first circle. What was the second circle going to be? Oh, supposed to
think
be
we-
stamp 2, pardon me.
I was gonna say, I don't think we had actually decided, or had we?
Well, there was a vote on DSP, stamp, or both. So there was 1 for DSP, there was 3 for stamp, and 2 for both. So I guess we can do another one now. So for the second circle, for circle number 2, so that will be this circle here. Do you want to stamp or DSP?
DSP.
So that one is there. 1 vote for
DSP.
DSP. 2 votes for DSP. You know what that means? We have to decide what DSP next.
Yep.
Valerie says stamp, Marcia says DSP. So one for stamp, one for DSP. It looks like DSP is gonna win. Okay. Now this one doesn't have to be in behind either. We can put that one there and put designer paper here. Sharon says DSP and Connie says DSP. So we're doing DSP. Okay, so let me get the big sheets out because they're quite different. Okay, so here's this one that we've used, and there's the back side of that one. And I'll bring this out. Okay, so there's that one with our stamped image. That one I think is too close. What do you think?
I agree.
Where does the glimmer paper go? Oh, Valerie, good idea. We could put this in there. But we could also use this in these dies, where I can't find. There's this thing.
Ooh.
So we could cut that out of that and have our circles on there and then have this in behind out of the mother of pearl.
That might be very pretty.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's an option. So I will keep that there. We'll go through the designer paper and then we will add in the mother of pearl. So I don't think that one's good. That side is good. So there's that side with our stamped image. Oops. There's this one. It's not really got a pattern on it. It's just got gold and gray in there. Or this side, we
No,
could
too
die
similar.
cut. Well, yeah, you're right. So there's that side. Then there's this one,
No.
and there's this side.
No.
And remember, this is just going to be a circle. This is not going to be in behind it. There's the ginkgo leaf. And then on the other side, there's these guys. So where's the die? Because you might get a really nice scene in there.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I'll put that one over there. Then there's the crane. We could cut the crane out like that. Oops. So that would be what they would go together like. Or there's this one, and we could die cut a small piece of that and that. Valerie likes the scene. Okay, so do you want DSP or do you want the scene?
I like that.
The
Like
scene.
The scene, yeah.
Okay, let me see if I've got one here that I don't have to cut up my big, huge piece.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the scene. And we could play with it a little bit.
Ouch.
Everybody's voting on the scene. Okay, so I'm going to put all this stuff away. So you're going to have to wait for me to put it away because I have to have room to work, and it's not working here. I got to use more of this paper because it's retiring. Not till the end of June, but it is going away. All right, slide in there, baby. And I'll put this away. Then I can put that way back there and not worry about it. Okay. Do you want me to do the scene, just the crane, so there wouldn't be any of this other stuff in there? Or do you want me to do one crane or 3 cranes? There's 3 cranes. There's 1 crane. We'll get a bit of the moon in there, maybe. Try to get the beaks out there.
1.
Valerie says 1 and Holly says 1. So there's 1 and there's 3. Marcia
1.
says 1 and Carmen says 1. Okay. Try to get it over enough to get a little bit of the moon in the corner, yes or no? You thought this was going to be easy, right? So do you want, the moon is up here. Do you want the moon in there, or do you want me to move it down far enough to get the moon out?
Moon in.
So this one, you have more of the water area. This one will have part of the moon. There's the moon. There's the water. Valerie wants the moon. So it all depends on whether you want this to be centered or down at the bottom.
Moon.
Okay, so that's 3 votes for the moon. I'm cutting it out. But let me tape it first before I go doing that. Because with my luck, it'll move. Ah. Okay. That's cut out. Put the die away so I don't lose it. Whoops. Oh, pulled my cord right out of the wall. How are you liking that?
Oh, yeah. Are we going to put paper behind it?
Don't know. Have not asked that yet. That would be the next size up. In that one. Or that one. Okay, let me just cut a black circle. Oh, I guess I should ask. We can decide whether we want it or not once we decide once we see what it looks like. But if you are going to want another circle in behind there, do you want, okay, this is the stitched one. That's how big it will be. This is the straight, the smooth one. It's about the same size. Or we could put a scallop one in behind there.
It's too bad there wasn't one that was just a smidgen bigger.
Yep. Well, this one is kind of. So if we use the scallop one, it's going to show just the scallops around the outside. So do you want stitched, smooth, or scalloped? Then we'll decide if you want to use it at all. Okay, 1 for scallop. Valerie said scalloped.
Yeah, scalloped.
Okay. I will cut a scallop. Once I get my temporary tape off here. Because do you know what happens when you put a piece of cardstock through the die cutting machine with adhesive on it?
Oh, yeah. Did that a few times.
Kind of stickins. Okay. Get off my fingers. I'll cut it over here just in case we decide to do something else. Come on, go. Okay. Black. Designer paper. Scalloped with stitched.
Oh, I like that. I like it.
Yes, that really sort of,
Opposite.
yeah, so that the circle with the crane in it isn't just blending into the background DSP.
Yeah. So do we want a second scalloped one in behind this? This is what it will look like.
Oh, I left. Yeah.
Okay. I will cut another one. Get the right size. I think I need a new cutting plate. Hiya! Ugh. Well, it's stopped being curved and it's kind of gone like this now.
Uh-huh.
I think it's almost to the point where I need a new one. Okay. Black. Designer paper. Crane. Stamped.
So pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Hey, do you guys remember the card we made last week? Was it last week? Or was it? No, I wasn't here last week. It was the week before. Remember our part shaker card? I don't want to send it out to anybody. It's sitting on the ledge behind my desk because I like it. Oh, and I
So
never
what-
showed you my card I got.
So you only send them out the ones you don't like?
No, I send them all out. Some of them I have to hang on longer than the other ones. I got a card today or this week.
Oh,
Isn't
nice.
that pretty?
It is.
Holly gave me a card, a Happy Easter card.
Very nice.
Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I have that one hanging around too. Okay, back to the real world here. All right, so now we have another white one to cut. I'm assuming the sentiment's going to be on white. Am I assuming right? I'll do it.
I think so.
Then if you want it, we'll use it. If not, we won't. Come on. Oh, wait, that's the bigger one. Oh, well. It's all right. I can recut that. I can't recut if I cut too small.
That's right.
Okay, I'll just shove this in there. Do you want to use the bigger one or do you want me to cut it smaller?
I think smaller.
Yeah, me too.
Poor Facebook people. I'm doing this so fast, you're not even getting a chance to vote on this stuff. But we're not finished the voting yet, so don't give up.
But what a good reason then to join the VIP group.
That's
There you go. Yeah, it's free. I don't charge for my VIP group. Everybody is welcome. It's just, I don't like sharing the Zoom link in the world because it's never a good thing. Okay. So we're that far. Let me put all my dies away. Because
But are we gonna put a little black border around the sentiment one too?
Do you want me
Yes,
to?
please. Yes.
All right. You guys are so demanding, I tell you. I have to figure out which die it was now. Hang on. That one. I have to go get some more black because I can't get another one out of that layer. Okay, where did the black go? Uh-oh. Lock the doors. The black is gone. Here it is. Somebody ran away with my black cardstock. How rude. Is that big
Very.
enough? Okay, I'll cut another one. Hang on. Okay, now I can put this one away. Okay, so that'll go on there. I'll put it on there temporarily because we have to decide what we're doing with this one. Okay, so on the original sketch, this one is in the front. So now we're going to vote. First of all, which of these two do you want in the front? Do you want it this way? This is number one. Or do you want it that way is number two?
Number one.
Number one.
2 votes for number one. Okay, Facebook, come on. Do you want it number one way or number two way? Oops. Marcia says number one. Sharon says number one. Okay, number one it is. Now, where are we going to put the white? You're going to put the white. Wait. These things keep slipping around. It's driving me insane. Sit, stay. Okay. So this one that I'm assuming is going to have the sentiment, but it may not. Do you want it on top, number one, or behind? So it'd be behind and on top. So that's number two. Or completely behind is number three.
3.
2.
I got to write this down. Number one, number two, number three. We have 2 votes, 1 for 2 and 1 for 3. So this is layout number 1. This is layout number 2. And this is layout number 3. So we got Sharon says 2 and Valerie says 3. Marcia, was that your vote for behind? So that would be number 3. So far we have 2 votes for 2 and 3 for 3. Yeah, Marcia is number 3. Okay. Here we go. Now, do you want, Connie says number 2. Oh yeah. Oh, Rita. Hello, Rita. We have another new person. How exciting. She votes on number 3. So 3 is still ahead. That's 2 new people we got tonight, guys.
Wow,
That's awesome.
beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to cut one of these out because they're pretty and you can't really see what they look like without cutting them out. Then we can decide, you can decide if you want to use them. Oh, come on, go. Oh, almost like I need to go eat some Wheaties or something.
Sometimes doesn't it feel like it?
Well, it's sitting on a chair and every time I crank it, it slips around on the seat of the chair.
Thanks.
Oops, there's pieces flying everywhere. It's a good thing this room is only my craft room. So I don't have to worry about cleaning it up except when I can't stand it anymore. All right, see if I can get it. Oh, this is that die. I don't know what's gone wrong with this die. It used to pop out so easily and now it sticks. It's almost like it's got something in there.
It's got that tape in it.
Yeah, it's got something. I'm going to have to start using what you call them paper with it. You know, what's that cooking paper?
Parchment.
Thank you. That would be the paper. I took it to the Sunshine Club with my senior ladies and we made a card with it. And the first 2 worked perfectly. The rest of them, not so much. And I hadn't brought parchment paper with me. I ended up using paper towel, which really didn't work very well, but okay, that there. So this could slide in behind, maybe. Like that. And then this one go up there. And then this one go down here. And then this one slide underneath there. So do you want to use the ginkgo leaf?
Oh, I like it.
Yes, it really adds something.
It does, doesn't it?
We had 2 votes for yes. Ginkgo leaf, yes or no? Oh, Connie says sure. 3 for yes. Valerie says yes. Hey, Val, you're doing good tonight. You've been on the ball with on the winning crowd all night. Okay, let me put this away before I lose it. Okay. Sharon says yes, and Marcia says so pretty. Valerie says for a change. I like this. I'm going to make a suggestion. Do you think this circle needs to be smaller?
Yeah, or more behind things because it's like just too
Yeah.
in your face.
Because the image on this is really tiny. And I'm just wondering if we made this one smaller, if it would be better. But let me tuck it in behind a little bit more. Maybe not. I don't know. Behind the sentiment one. No, but could some gold leafing? I don't have gold leafing, Connie. I was afraid of gold leafing because I don't want it to explode in my craft room.
Maybe put the sentiment one above it.
Like that?
Yeah, that might be the way it cuts down on it. Doesn't have to be that high above it, but yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Valerie is agreeing with you.
That's not always a good thing.
But tonight she's doing good. Okay.
No, I mean agreeing with me.
Oh. It's nice to have friends every once in a while, Carmen.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Election?
Where?
Marcia says election. I don't know what she means by that. You mean you want us to have another vote? Okay, just let me get these on. I'm going to put dimensionals on this because I'm thinking that we might want to pop this up. That one, because it's going to be the one on the top. Valerie says she's going to pout now. Okay. I have dimensionals here somewhere. So I'm going to put them only from here. So from there to there, because I can't go over top of those other layers. We'll just put 2 on there. Then it's okay, Marcia. You live on the side of the continent that is very late right now. Because here it's only 10 after 9. So you must be like after midnight by now. Oh, I put that dimensional in the wrong spot. Hang on. Let's just move it up. 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 Oh, 11:09. So you're 2 hours ahead of us then. I had this one down further, didn't I? Well, is that there? Is that the way it was?
Very close.
Or was that up a bit more? And that out a bit more?
That's good. Can we move the circles down a bit so we can see more of the flowers?
Certainly can. Let me take the lid off half of one of these so that it will stay when I put it somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes, I'm happy with that too.
Okay, 2 votes for yes. How about over there in Facebook? Are you happy with just one of these, or would you like me to cut out a black one and see what happens?
Black what? Oh, flower?
Ooh, that would look really striking.
It would.
I have the technology. I can do that. Oh, but wait. First of all, there's a piece still in there. I'm going to go get a piece of parchment paper. Because I don't want to fight with that again. And I just happen to have, not too far away, a chunk of parchment paper. Okay, I'll cut one out and we'll see what it looks like. I was going to suggest gold, but there's not any gold anywhere on that card. Okay.
So does using the parchment paper help with like some of them really fussy dyes?
Yep.
As well?
Yeah. If you have dyes that are sticking, see how much easier it's coming out?
Yeah, it just,
And then you can leave it in there for like 4 or 5 more cuts. You don't have to get like put new paper in all the time. But once it's gone through 4 or 5 times, it tends to get squished, so it doesn't work quite as well. But now I have to get all the little pieces out. Okay, Marcia says she likes it the way it is. Valerie wants the black one. So I'll put it in there and then we'll vote on whether you want to keep it or not. Because just because I put it in there doesn't mean it has to stay there. Okay, try to do these without. And there, of course, they all move now. Thanks. Okay, so there's a black one, and I've just kind of layered it, but we can also spread it out a bit.
yes, to spread out more for me.
Yeah, maybe not quite that much, but
Yeah, but halfway, yeah.
yeah, perfect.
Mhm.
Okay,
I do.
Valerie wants to try just the black one.
Always a rebel, Valerie.
There's just the black one.
But that looks really nice too.
It does, but I prefer the 2.
Okay, so we're gonna have a vote now. Because this is the way we do it. So white, black, or both? Black one. Both. Or white. Okay. Wait, they're voting so fast I can't read it. Okay. Valerie says just, oh, she said just the black one, but then down further she says black and white. So I'll put you down for both. Connie wants black. Valerie voted both for the second time. So I think she wants both. Sharon wants both.
I want both.
Carmen wants both. It's going to be both. Hey, it's going to be both. So now we'll vote on placement. 1, or 2?
1.
One.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that's 2. And that's 1. Connie says 1. Looks like it's going to be 1. Okay. Now I have to take these off. We'll start putting some layers on here. Whoops. Everybody's voting for 1. Okay, black layer on. Designer paper layer on. Make sure I get the birds going the right way up. Whoops. Up, 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 up. Ah! Come on. Up. It was on crooked. Oh yeah, it's still crooked. Oh well. So sorry, it is what it is. Where's my silicone mat? I lost one of my silicone mats. Okay, black in behind. About there, right?
I think so.
And then white in front,
Yep.
about there.
Excellent.
I have not
Good.
pushed it down yet, so it's that okay.
I
Maybe
think so.
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Maybe the white over just a smidgen to the right.
Like that?
Yeah, I like it like that. I don't know if anybody else does so.
Whoops, let go.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm pushing them down. There was no objection. They're on there for good now. Okay, I'm not going to attach the white one yet because we haven't voted on what we're putting on it. We might want to do that before I attach it to the card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not getting things centered tonight. It's not a good thing. Okay. I'm not pushing down yet. All this gorgeous paper with all the gold, and we never used any gold tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for joining us, Marcia. Come on back next Friday. Join my VIP group and join us on Zoom. I'm only doing it tonight because we're going away tomorrow. So it's usually Friday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time. There. So this one will slide in here.
Yeah.
So how's that for placement?
Love it.
Okay, so I'm gonna push this down. This one it's not down yet because we'll have to put the other one on first. Ooh, bunch of adhesive there. That's not a good thing. There we go. Bye. Everybody say bye to Marcia.
Bye,
Hi,
Marcia.
Marcia.
Okay, we're gonna stamp sentiment on here, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Valerie, I'll pull it out a bit after we get it stamped. It's not really in its place yet. So we have 2 votes for sentiments, yes. Do we know what sentiment we want? Okay, so this one is going to be somewhere like that. So if we use this one, it's got to come out a bit more. Are you liking any of the sentiments in this set for this card?
Good fortune.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Okay. But there is this sending wishes one, and we could stamp these little ones and cut them out and put them on here.
Yeah, because sending is too big.
Oh, no, yeah, not that one, because it's huge.
Yeah.
Take up the whole card.
We could put it on there, but we wouldn't, like, it would be sort of like that because there's a die for it.
Oh, okay.
No.
It needs a delicate font. It says Valerie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess you're not into that one either. Let's see what else there is. Okay. These are the ones I just got close. There's Sweet Songbirds.
A little note of thanks is cute. Might be too
Oh, wait,
small.
that's a little bird told me. Wait till I
Oh.
find it. Oh, that's not it. I can't read upside down. Yeah, see, that's too small, but we could
Yeah.
cut it apart.
Um,
Okay. Let's see what else I got. Hang on. There's Wisteria Wishes. There is Faith is About Trusting. So that would go up in there. That would fit in there like that. Or what else is in here? Friend who's all kind of wonderful.
See, I really like that sentiment, but I like the size and the shape of the Faith one better.
Yeah. She says it needs a flowing script. You're not making this difficult at all, are you, Ms. Valerie? Okay, well, that's only 2 of what I've got here, so hang on. There's Nature's Prince. You've got that one.
Oh, I like that one.
yeah, me too. Whoa, look at that.
I like that one.
Me too.
What about you, Miss Valerie?
She said something about happiness comes within. Where did you get that? Oh, happiness grows within. Yeah, it's a long, thin one, though. I don't think it would fit. I hate these backwards things.
Yes.
See, that's not quite the right shape for what we're looking for.
Yeah.
This one, if we put it out here, we could shove this up inside there a bit more. Sort of like that.
Mm-hmm.
That Sharon says that one. Valerie says, for once I have a good idea. Oh, you have more than one good idea.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So
But yes,
the-
very good idea, Valerie.
this one is the only other one I've got handy that's new. Because you know I want to use new.
Of course you do.
They're sending a little message, but I think that one's a bit big too. Looks like this hello is going to work.
Yeah. Oh, stop it. You're not sick.
She loves the hello. Okay. Block. What color?
Black.
Black or soft succulent or calypso coral? Black, soft succulent. Oh, there it is. I lost calypso coral. Black embossed. Ooh, Connie. Connie says black embossed.
Ooh.
Ooh. We could do black embossed. Then we might decide we want to put a little bit of color on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need Versamark. Oh. Let's take it off. Valerie agrees with black embossed.
It would be pretty.
All right.
Because we really don't emboss all that much anymore, do we?
No, we
No.
don't. Because I'm too lazy to get up and walk 6 steps to go get my embossing heat gun. Okay, we're going to emboss. Sponge, we may sponge, Valerie. You never know. Okay, I'm going to put it right over. Now, maybe over and down a bit, right?
Yes.
Right there. It's too late. I did it.
Works for me.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I just used that parchment paper on one of the really fussy trees out of Majestic Mountain Dyes. Works like a hot damn.
Good. Excellent.
Yes.
I always forget about it. And then it curse myself.
Yeah. Because it works, parchment paper works way better than wax paper, which is something I was told years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have used my embossing buddy, but oh well. There we are.
Mm. Looks good.
I like it.
You don't think that circle's a little on the big side?
Yeah, because there's an awful lot of like white that's sort of in your
White.
face.
Was
So
there
maybe-
some, sorry,
No,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
was there some, those things?
Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
If we put those things on, we could move it down a bit. Put those things on there.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I like it.
What color do you want to stamp them in?
Can we stamp them in Calypso Coral, or is that gonna look dumb?
That or the green, the,
Yeah.
Well, we'll try Calypso Coral and see what it looks like. If you don't like it, then we'll just start all over again. Time is it? Yeah, we got lots of time.
oh, we're doing good.
Do you want just one or do you want me to stamp twice?
Where does it end up there?
Twice, or just if you could get even just one down at the bottom of the, so it comes in at the bottom of the hello.
Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Post-it note time.
Yeah, I gotta clean it first.
But it could go off the edge, the other one, that would be fine too.
Mhm.
Okay. It almost clears it. Stick there.
Just sort of brings in a tiny bit more of the Calypso Coral.
You know what Valerie says? Make it difficult, one of each color. Not.
That was, Valerie, another really good idea you had tonight.
No. Oh, God. I don't know. It's just, the layout is just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
Maybe if we space them out a little bit more.
Could you pull out the hello a little bit more?
No, I don't
No?
want to.
You don't want to, okay.
Whoops, now those are, no, hang on. I don't want them to be level with each other. Put the sentiment one at the top. Is it the layout or the color of the flower? Yeah, I don't know, Connie.
The color of the flower for me.
Is that?
Yeah. I like
So what
that
color do you
better.
want? What
I like-
color do you want the flower?
I like that better.
I was good-
Um,
yeah, I don't know what color. It just, something softer, I think would look.
Hmm.
But I like that layout better with the sentiment up there at the top.
Going rogue.
Okay,
Because if we change this layout, I gotta change the sentiment anyways. Try a second generation, says Connie. So I just cut it smaller. Cut the sentiment smaller. So let's go back to the original layout. With the smaller sentiment.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now, second generation, I gotta find a piece to stamp on. I'm thinking that flower is too big too. It might look better if we're gonna redo this anyways, right?
Apparently.
we were doing good.
You should hear what Valerie says. Oh my God, another good idea from me. I might just pass out with excitement. Oh, I gotta get my embossing buddy. Because it's got adhesive on it and I don't want to run it through on my plate with adhesive on it because I'll never get it off. There we are. Well, let me just cut this down a little bit. And we'll see what it looks like. Come on. You're gonna have to pretend that the black is the same, is the right size. Valerie still likes the sentiment at the top.
Yeah.
But I do like those circles smaller.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find a piece of black that I can cut 2 smaller scallops out of. And see which ones we're going to use. So that one is too small. That one is too big. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks, ditch water. I think I'll cut this one, but I think it's going to be too small. After all this. Shoot. Can't quite see it back there. Okay, well, let's offset it then. Oh, wait. Have I ruined it now?
Ruined it? No.
no, but I think the flower needs to be offset again. It's just too bright.
Offset, you mean stamped off?
Yeah, stamped off, sorry.
I can do that. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe I can't do that. Hmm. It's a little bit lighter, but not a lot. That weird or what?
Mhm. But it might just be enough that it'll work.
Good thing I have lots of cardstock.
Yes.
There, I got it lighter. That better? Or that one? That's the original one. This one will dry a little bit lighter because this one has already been dry for an hour.
I would do the first stamp off.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. The other one looks almost muddy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're losing people on Facebook. They're dropping off like flies. Okay, I'm going to redo the sentiment because it really needs to be redone.
Yeah.
I do like
Yes.
the
I
softer
was
though.
wondering if the birds would be better in the green.
Okay. La, 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 la. All right. Valerie wants one bird of each color.
Yeah.
So are we going to put the sentiment at the top or the bottom? Because that will make a difference on how I cut this out.
I kind of like it at the top.
I think I messed up.
Why?
Because to put it at the top, I'm going to have to cut it like this.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I meant the top of the three of the.
Up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would mean I would have to put it
Oh,
at the top
right.
of the circle, you see, and it's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Why does
Hello.
it have to be at the top of the circle?
So we could see it? Because if we could put it
in
that
the-
way,
Put it
I'll
more
cut
in
it
the
this way.
middle.
More in the middle,
Well, not middle. Yeah.
like that. Like
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I'll cut it. We'll see what it looks like. Worst case scenario, I just do it again. And then we'll be here till midnight.
No, we won't be.
That's what I was thinking. You might be, but not me.
I will be. Whether I'm doing this or something else, I will still be here at midnight. Okay, so here's the black. Just tuck that underneath there like that.
And I like it even without birds on it now.
Yes, I do too. Maybe some gems and call it a day.
There we go. There we go. Good decision. Okay. Get some more adhesive on here so it actually sticks when I put it down. There's one. There's two. Oops, oh, has to go over a little bit more. One, two, three.
Like it.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
that one's going down. That one is over that way quite a bit. Like that. Is that okay?
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
And then this one will just hang out here like this on dimensionals. So I have to move that dimensional again. Talk about having commitment issues. Let go. Okay. Put a little bit of adhesive here so it sticks. We didn't put any ribbon on here. Did you want ribbon on it?
Too late.
Well, it's not. We could.
Just
Where'd it
some
go?
bling.
Yeah, one was good.
What? No bow?
I don't know where you'd put a bowl there. That's awful wide, I think.
Are you telling me to stop? Of course, this is not a good bow. Remember that. This is one of those junky bows that I don't like. But they're really good for doing what ifs.
Yeah.
Come on. There. I put one right there. It'll be smaller.
Yeah,
It won't
but
be that big.
the ribbon's too wide. It needs to be a nice little delicate bow if you put one on there. In my
Okay, so I think Connie doesn't like it because she said no in capital letters.
Yep, I would guess that would be.
I think that would be a no from Connie.
Because if you were gonna do it the the in color ribbon from last year in the soft succulent.
Oh.
I know it's a bit like almost as wide as the ribbon that you had there, but it's so much softer color wise now.
Uh-huh. Well, it's see-through. That's what makes it a little bit more delicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it. There it is on the shelf in front of my face here.
Okay. Remember, this is an ugly bow. Bow, yes or no? Oops.
I missed it. That's better. Than the
Or
other one.
calypso ribbon. I don't think I have any calypso ribbon. We haven't had calypso ribbon in a long time.
It was
Connie
because
says still no.
but did you put it in capitals this time, Connie?
Nope, it's in little. We can bring the calypso coral in with the bling.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
that'll
the-
be just
The bling
beautiful.
has calypso
Yeah.
coral. Oh, and you know what?
Winky.
Let's do some winky
Sparkling.
because it needs some winky. There, I didn't do it all. I'm just kind of popping it.
And the moon.
Oh yeah, good
The
idea.
moon.
Yeah.
Okay, the moon is done.
Thank you. See, even I have good ideas sometimes.
You do.
You do
There.
lots of times.
Ooh. Use your blend to color white ribbon. I don't have any, well, the only white ribbon I have, I don't like. So I'm not even bringing it over here. It's that crinkle seam binding and it's so flimsy. I don't like it. The only that, and then I've got the vanilla one that's about that wide, so that won't do either. I haven't got a lot of the ribbons from the new catalog yet because I don't have access to them. But they're coming.
You haven't even placed an order yet because the couple
What?
things that I want aren't available yet. So I'm waiting to do one order.
I haven't even had time to look at my catalog.
Oh my
that's
God, you
sad.
guys.
I know it is sad.
Oh,
But
this just looks like it needs a couple of more going up this way. I don't know, it just says to me I need more.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Do you like this one here?
Yes.
Okay, then. Okay, what do you think?
I like it.
I like it. Yes.
What's that song? Do you like it like that?
Yes.
Somebody asked me, well, it was on a Facebook thing. They asked what we thought our ridiculous strength was. Mine is knowing about 8 words from about 7,000 different songs, and all of a sudden bursting out in song. My
You
poor
have-
grandchildren.
You have been known to do that.
You have.
Yes, I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie doesn't like the bling in the center of the flower. So now I have to get your opinion on it.
I think she's right personally, but
Valerie, you have somebody that agrees with you.
I totally missed that.
I can take it out. It doesn't have to be there. That's why I asked if you liked it.
Well, I missed that. I see
Oh,
the
well.
2 up top and the one on the. How many?
We'll have to fire you, Carmen. That's it. You're fired.
I'm trying to finish my Easter basket, so I keep looking down.
Easter, Easter's in like 3 days, right?
I know. But my poor basket had an accident.
Oh no.
I picked it up and it cracked twice on one side, and then it cracked on this side, and then the handle cracked twice.
Oh my,
And the handle was what really went, okay, I need to do something.
is that better? I took it out of the center of the flower.
Yeah, here's the poor handle.
Oh my,
Yeah, it didn't, I was going, oh, maybe it could just work for this here. But I went, no,
guess not.
no.
Okay, yes or no to the bling?
Oh, I missed all the ones at the bottom. Okay. Not in the flower.
It's not in the flower anymore.
And that.
It was right there.
5, yeah, okay, 5, yeah. Yeah. I like
Yes, there's 5. It's uneven.
that. I'm happy now.
I went rogue with the inside.
That's okay. I like it. I seen you do that too. I
Yay.
noticed.
Oh
I like
my
that
goodness. Look at that card that we came up with.
That's beautiful.
I like the sentiment at the top. I think that really works.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different from the sketch,
Yeah, that's okay.
but, and there's no sponging, Valerie. We haven't sponged in a long time.
Oh,
But I think if we sponge that, being as it's at the top and in behind, I don't think it would look any good, my opinion.
I'm happy with it just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with
Well-
the sponging.
Because if you sponged it in Calypso Coral, you're getting too much of that again. And if you sponged it in green, then the flower really looks like it's just hanging out there in the middle of nowhere on its own.
Yeah.
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 Just remind me next time we do this, Valerie, which is
The sponge,
next week on Friday, we're going to use flowering tulips. We will sponge some tulips because they're really nice sponged. I think we did it. It's a
Congrats.
wrap.
Yay.
And holy Aunt Jemima, I think I'll be up till 2 o'clock just cleaning my craft table off, let alone getting my newsletter finished.
Oh my.
I like it. It's changing the layout around and making that flower a little softer really
Yeah.
changed the whole card.
yes. Very good.
Well, thanks so much for those of you that stuck around on Facebook. Sharon likes it. Valerie likes it. Whoever else over there is watching, thank you so much. And I'm not going to be live on Monday because, well, number one, it's a holiday. And number 2, I won't be here. And I tried that in my trailer before, and although it worked, I forgot stuff. So, but I will be live on Thursday. I have
You
a
did
card.
great.
I have a card. We'll be using the plentiful plants on Thursday. Maybe some more sponging. You never know.
Let's
Valerie
thank-
says she's off to Wendy ride out my bike. Don't you love the auto correct? I just love what people come up with sometimes. It's fun. Okay, ladies shouldn't say ladies, everybody on Facebook, thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful Easter weekend, and we'll see you next week. Stamp and
Yes.
smiles. Bye for now.